So you either clicked on this this video because you are a dummy, or you want to learn more about the Akashic records, or both. I'm just joking with you, good viber. It's your girl EstherSherry coming at you with another video. On this channel, we like to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. You already know the whole jazz. So without further ado, fam, we're going to talk a little bit about the Akashic records, okay? So I wanted to say that I took my dog Jedi on a walk, and Jedi was kind of saying, right? Here. Jedi. Okay, he doesn't want to be in the video. Okay, I tried. Anyways, Jedi wasn't saying anything, but I was getting these incredible conversations. Like, it was really interesting conversations, okay? I should have asked these beings, I did ask them what their relationship with God is, but pretty much we talked about God's will and the Akashic records, okay? So first off, I wanted to talk a little bit about how that ties in. Some interesting understandings of the Akashic records. First of all, I don't not know much. I'm not like Akashic record scientist. I don't even know if they have those or anything like that. I'm just a human being that sometimes channels energy to ask questions and really understand what is up with the world, what's going on, how can I understand and see the truth where we are, okay? So first off, I wanted to address that there are many people that are bookkeepers for the Akash or something like that, and I'm just kind of gonna throw that out the door, okay, in this video. I mean, no disrespect, but again, you're here, you're listening to my ideas on what the Akash is, and let's just actually get into it, okay? So first off, the Akashic records, I'm going to start by explaining it in relation to God's will, or the Creator's will, or oneness source consciousness will. So this is something that I have been seeing, the will of the Creator. Is that our will? Is it their will? Now, what I believe, the Creator has made all of the wills. They are, the way I see God, is greatest of dimensions. So it is like that highest dimension where everything is all seamlessly as it is one metamorphosized being that is creating all things. So this understanding, when we look at it in the context of God's will, we see that it is this understanding that, in fact, everything is this will, because everything is to get connected. So what do I mean by this? So I see that I am looking through the reality, through my will, through what I have chose to do. Yet I see through the Creator's will, there are infinite possibilities and creations that they have made for me to choose through that lens. When you allow yourself to choose through God's will, then you allow the Creator to search through what we refer to as the Akash, which is this array of multiple possibilities, memory complexes, and realities, and to direct you towards that will that is of the highest good for all beings, understanding how we are all interconnected. So the Akashic records in itself, in its entirety, is like every single social memory complex from every single being and every single perspective, all in, you could say, this one database. We are living, if for lack of a better word, from what I understand of the Akash, we are living in the Akash already. So when you are wanting to access the Akash, and this is why I threw all those people out the door in the beginning of the video, is because we are already in the Akashic records from what I understood and the information that I was given today. So there is no way, you either know that you're in this stimulation and that there are infinite possibilities within each given moment that can be tapped into through the will of the Creator and through your own choice. This is the understanding of the Akash. So now I'm going to dive deep into the Akash in a subconscious, conscious, and super subconscious levels, and discuss that, because that was something that was also brought up further. So you are consciously aware of me, right? You're aware that I'm talking to you. Yes, you, good viber. Can I get a good vibe in the comments? Anyways, you know that I am talking to you as we are aware consciously. I am consciously aware that I am talking to you through the screen. Now, here's the thing, good viber. Are you conscious of what is going on, to your plant? My plant behind me. Are you conscious of my dog that's sitting over there? Are you conscious of your own animals and pets at this moment? You might look over to consciously bring your awareness to, but most of those functions are in your subconscious mind. They are still happening, but they are, in a lack of a better word, on automated pilot. So you are not really aware of what is going on consciously, though on a subconscious level, you are aware and monitoring and sorting out, interacting with all of these energies. So we go a step even deeper into the super subconscious, also very similarly associated with the Akashic records. Now, here in the super subconscious lies subtle energy of infinite possibilities that is connected truly to all past, future, and present memory complexes that we have. And these can be brought into consciousness, but again, they are so deep within, and I use the iceberg metaphor with you only are conscious of the tip of the iceberg. Then you might see below the water a little bit of the iceberg, but you do not realize how deep that iceberg goes into the ocean, or lack of a better word, the ocean itself is the super subconscious, aka also known as the Akashic records. So being aware that the Akashic records have also been referred to as many things, but the universally understood ideology is very much the same, that there is this, for lack of better word, database, this one place where we are able to access information. And this has come from, again, future, past, present, or alternate realities. Understanding that the will of the Creator has created infinite possibilities, I believe its love for expansion is great, and that has allowed it to create many different dimensions and possibilities and realms for us to coexist in. So I am obviously channeling right now a lot of information. So this is my first time also hearing a lot of this information, even though they did touch upon it previously in the structure of today's video. So really interesting point that I wanted to just ensure that you are consciously aware of is that, again, you are always in the Akashic records. You are a part of it because it is not something that is divided in any way. It is a part of our reality and the Creator and its will, as it again has created all possibilities, a part of its will, this divine will, if you will, and it is orchestrating all things towards the, you could say, best case scenario, that highest possible good for all beings. When you allow yourself to surrender to, you could say, the Creator's will, you will allow yourself to really have that higher perspective of many possibilities and many alternate realities, all being collapsed down for you to experience the one that will best serve not only yourself, but all beings that are also intermingling with this records, or, oneness, source, creator, soup of sea energy. Okay, so how can we practically use the Akashic records? How can we practically take this infinite dwelling amount of information and possibilities and realms that, yes, you can tap into the memory soul complex, which I think is the most beneficial way to tap into, but of course the Akashic records is tied to quantum leaping or quantum jumping, when you allow yourself to really jump from one timeline to another. Need I remind you that you are already doing this seamlessly by just being alive here and now? Yes, I quantum jumped my hand from this side of the screen to this side of the screen. So now you are brought more awareness to how this is kind of working. Through each moment is a new opportunity for infinite potential to take place, allowing yourself to surrender to the will of what the best possibility in the sea of realm of infinite possibilities for you to embody and to take action towards and through is really what the Akashic is all about. So how can we practically use this in our own lives? Well, being aware that you, again, are already using it and asking yourself, asking the Creator this intimate question of, how can I allow myself to embody, to be led to that highest form of fulfillment for my soul and for the Creator. Allowing yourself to ask these questions on understanding if there is really this oneness being consciousness that has created all things through infinite possibilities, that you also have the ability to commune with them and to understand further your own soul memory complex and your own being, then you allow yourself to really dive deep into being aware of that through every single moment, allowing yourself to understand how important every single little movement and gesture is, as it is infinite in nature. So why is it that I decided to make this video, and why is it that you decided to watch this video, my friend? By the way, you can press a thumbs up right now if you like this video currently, just so I know so, and maybe I'll make more videos like this one in the future. With that being said, this is, again, allowing yourself to be aware of all of the possibilities, using that information that you might not even know. That is when you have to surrender, right? That is when you surrender, because the Akash is full of information that you do not know, nor have you experienced it per se in your body and social memory complex. It is still there. Every single collective emotion, feeling, thought, energy, frequency, vibration, every single event, moment, it is all in this present moment that we refer to when we want to really go back or collect certain information. We would refer to it as the Akashic records. But there are so many words for this, so do not get hung up on the words. Again, this is just my view and the information that I have been feeling led to share with you through, you could say, God's will. And I pray that you do what you will with it, and that it best serves you and all of the collective humanity, and of course, Source, Oneness, Consciousness, Creator, as we're all connected. So fam, I really, really appreciate you spending some time with me and understanding this kind of really interesting topic, and I hope that you enjoyed it and I didn't go off on too many rants. And yeah, I'm so thankful. It was definitely a big old download today as I was walking. Lots of questions were asked, and I have to say that my channeling definitely, I'm so thankful to be able to understand. I'm obviously asking a lot of questions that I feel want answering, not only for myself, but just for everyone who I interact with. So fam, thank you so much again for just being here. I'm really, really thankful for you. And yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste. God bless.